Well, Doris, here we go down the final stretch of the regular season. How about some of the improvement we've been seeing from some of these players?
Kev, it seems inevitably every year there's a few players who make a huge leap in their games. And I love it when it's a complete surprise. Because when there's a player who's been under the radar and emerges as a potential star, how exciting is that?
And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And with the way he's been playing, I'd say he's already got one hand on the trophy. He's done everything that's been asked of him and more. He's earned the respect not just from his fellow rookies, but from most of the veterans around the league as well.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Murray out there with Jordan Poole. And it's MP in at the 5. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way he was making everything from the floor.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now, here's MP. He's got 5. Lets it go from deep. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Raptors miss again.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Poole finds MP. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Williamson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. He's just not quite in the running at this point, and while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And somehow the rigors of this group's first full NBA season still hasn't taken a toll. Their level of play has not dropped off at all.
Oh, the beauty of young legs. It's sort of remarkable because it's something unlike anything they've experienced before, this schedule.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there. Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
New Orleans leading by 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Detroit had a huge game. He added 33 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. A statement game from him where he took his play to the next level. What's he have in store for us tonight, guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Clock at 2. New Orleans needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Grady Dick comes in for Walter. The Pelicans also changing it up. McGowan's checked in. And Fears is subbed in for Jordan Poole. Here's Murray Boyle.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 7 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Murray Boyle. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And stolen by MP. Lets it fly from 18. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Ingram outside. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. Dick wide open. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Murray finds MP. On the wing, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their... And so far... He's checked in for Toronto. Williamson kicks to MP. Count the basket. 9 points in the game so far.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. We've got Emmanuel quickly. Brandon Ingram's out there with Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Shed in a shooting guard. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And the shot is good. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
On the basket by Jones.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Trailing by 5. Here's Poeltl. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Ingram outside, but Trey drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Shed. Now here's Poeltl. Poeltl sets the pick for Dick. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Here's MP. MP going to work inside.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ingram attacking. Tries from 10. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. And that's now 10 points for Jakob Poeltl. Pass to Fear. Here's MP. Jones from outside. Connects from three-point range.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also giving guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Interesting to use the term hierarchy. But I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest,
And now let's talk about those Pelicans. This game has been extremely competitive.
their offense is flowing. Guys are
That is more than enough of us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
And it's Ingram with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you guys.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Mobo can't hit.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Oh, what a feed by Murray. He's got that pass-first mentality. You always want to play with guys that play that way.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility there.
There's a screen. Down low, here's Murray Boyle.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage, he goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Pelicans trail by 3. MP passes to Poole. Floats one. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Walter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And here's quickly for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Fires for 3. The 3 is pure from MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. MP really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Dick comes in for Walter. And New Orleans also making a change. Queens checked in. Pass to Dick. From deep. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Murray. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to MP. Murray finds MP. There's the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Count it. And that's 20 points for MP.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Ingram wide open. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP passes to Queen. Outside for Murray. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Back to Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Ingram to end the run. Good D by Jones. On the wing, Murray. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see.
The bucket looked.
DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And will be.
Every minute of this quarter matters. Inside for the best fans in the league.
Toronto making a change here. Ingram's checked in. MP's checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans leading by 13. They've got Brandon Ingram. Emmanuel quickly out there with Pirtle. And it's Shed in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Queen the pass to MP. Now Fears. Back to MP. To the left side wing. Jay trains the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
I love to see this level of aggression from Jakob Pirtle. He's got it going.
Williamson rejected by Ingram. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pirtle, oh, that was a two-hander.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Over and over again. It's your north side.
MP right side. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Murray. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. He drills the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pelicans leading by 15. Now Poole. Let's lose a 3. Down it goes for 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
New Orleans has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Now MP. Now Murray. MP outside. And there's Murray on the assist by MP. And now it's up to 25 points for DeJounte Murray.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season.
A
quick peek into the locker room as the players get welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
Always special to be selected for an all-star game, and MP wants to be included in the celebration of the best in the league. You really have to excel to be selected, so I'll be keeping an eye on MP and his quest for all-star status this season.
And MP was first-team all-rookie last year, Grant. What a start to his career.
Yeah, I was on that 1995 all-rookie team, and let me tell you, it's great to be on it. But with that honor comes a bit of pressure. Now, MP, he must continue to improve, and I think he will.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. Max Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's flagged in at the 3 slot. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
MP is in the spotlight tonight as we have a marquee matchup at the center spot, and I talked to MP about it. He told me, I'm not going to lie, this is a game we've been looking forward to. It's always fun to measure yourself up against other greats at your position. This is MP's chance to do that and more. Back to you.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple of heavyweights going at it tonight. Good stuff, Allie.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Now here's Irving, Lively with a screen on Doncic. Irving for 3. The rebound by MP. And Grant, you would think with MP now in his second year, we're about to see a major boost to his play on the court.
The MP won't be having to learn on the fly. His feel for the game will be much more solid, and I'm expecting big things from him this year. And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's Christie. Connects from downtown.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And there's James from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now, here is James. From deep, here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Has the flag. And here's Washington. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over. The Lakers lead by 4. On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Najee Marshall, John Collins out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's flagged in at the 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Westbrook, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
And here's MP from outside. Mavericks trail by 5. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way. Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Marshall outside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And the shot goes.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He contributed 31 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Robinson Earl, no good. The Mavericks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Collins, a good look. Another one falls for Dallas.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Westbrook against Doncic. And it's Laravia missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And this is a matchup they expect to win.
So it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, one and all.
You take a look at the Lakers. It's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate.
And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle. Appreciate you joining.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. MP is out there with LeBron James. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. The shot by Reeves, no good. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Flagg. Washington outside for the lead. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Back to MP. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
James, the shot from the low post is good. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers in the lead. It's Smart on the wing. Reeves, the pass to MP. Back to James. That three's off the mark. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Christie passes to Washington. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. The triple, LeBron James.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. That's 12 points for Derek Lively.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
Smart finds Reeves. Now here's MP. Outside Reeves. MP, the pass to Smart. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably... All the talk of unicorn centers. A lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Laravia passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's MP. Shot is good off the back rim and in. MP's got 17 points.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Williams finds MP. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Doncic on the wing. Laravia left side. Pass to MP. To the left wing. Fires from deep. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's lost. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason.
They getting wide open looks. They feel like this is shootable.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Russell Westbrook out there with flag. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Collins in at the power forward position. Los Angeles leading by 16. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And that's now 19 points for MP.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Here's Gafford. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Westbrook with it. Laravia covering. Back to Westbrook. Takes the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Laravia. 3-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 16. And he lobs it up. And it's Gafford missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Reeves, the pass to MP. The shot. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. MP's got 21.
They're just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Some changes for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Laravia. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Collins. Christie's checked in for Westbrook. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Marshall. Here's Flag. Washington fires. And the three misses. Here's MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Lively. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Love the awareness right there by Kyrie to find his man for the shot.
MP shot is good. He's got 25.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Lively passes to Irving. Back to Lively. Oh, he jammed it!
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far, it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
The Lakers lead by 18. Here's James. Outside MP. There's a minute 47 left in the final quarter. Doncic! Can't hit it. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait. LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference. And he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
You love the gamesmanship. MP putting it out there. I mean, we've all heard the big statements in the past, and MP going after this is only natural, but it is hard to back up. And so far, he's done it. The question for the future, how nasty will it get as he continues to face teams and players who want nothing more than to shut MP down?
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Hardaway. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about tonight's all-star caliber duel in the front court. MP isn't too concerned with it, telling me my main focus is on picking up the win. I'll go out there and do what I got to do to make that happen. MP clearly not intimidated, guys.
All right, well, we'll be monitoring that battle for sure. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
How about the start of MP's career, winning Rookie of the Year?
Well, he had no issues adjusting to the speed and physicality of the NBA. And, man, I can't wait to see what MP has in store for year 2. This kid has incredible potential.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
KD passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
Another great pass from Doncic. Pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Durant gets to Şengün. Smart against Durant. To the middle. Here's Şengün. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. James, the pass to MP. James dishes to MP. Back to James. Pass to MP. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's LeBron James with the 3.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. Good defense by MP.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for LeBron. Jake LaRavia comes in for Marcus Smart. And James subbed in for Doncic. Houston with a big group substitution here. Hachimura, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Kevin Durant. Shepard's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Here's VanVleet. Following the basket by MP. Lakers working the ball around now, and that one drops. MP's got 16 points.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to MP. In the corner, it's James. Now here's Williams. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Reeves. And he makes good on the layup.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 7. Big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Hachimura. Kevin Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Shepard. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Hardaway is out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He added 22 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. He finally ended his cold streak with a solid performance. Guys, let's see if he can build on that.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And Smart keeps the offense connected, just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
To the paint, here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 4 assists now tonight. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to James. Fantastic work inside by LeBron.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And here is Hardaway, guarded by Smart. And here's KD for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Smart. A miss that time would have put him up. Hardaway against Smart. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from outside. Şengün, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots, that's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah. Next up, let's take a look at our... And that's a halftime...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Alperen Şengün has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of them.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Smart is out there with James. And it's MP in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
That puts them in the lead. MP's got 23 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Outside for Smart. And here's MP for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. He's got 26.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
We have a little extra bulletin board material for this one. MP took to social media to make some guarantees about the night he was going to have. There's been no official response, but I know it didn't sit well with the opposing locker room, so we'll have to see if MP can back up his predictions.
He had some strong ones, and if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. Thank you.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
KD looking around. Pass to Hardaway. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Doncic. Now Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jalen Williams is checked in for James. Jake LaRavia comes in for Smart. And James subbed in for Doncic. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And they're pushing it up. LaRavia finds MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 12 points in just the second half. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson is double. Pass to Durant. It's up a 3. The shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
James, the pass to MP. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. On the wing, Williams. Here's LaRavia. Shot clock at 5. MP outside. Lets it go with a 3. And it's LaRavia missing. And for Houston, they're shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Hardaway. Down low, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Robinson Earls checked in for the Lakers. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Hachimura comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Hardaway. And Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. Reeves gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Basket counts. Durant's got his first 2 points.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
Williams passes to Reeves. Back to MP. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Williams has got his first points of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
MP outside. Pass to LaRavia. Back to Reeves. MP outside. On the wing, Reeves. With the floater, and the layup is good. Reeves has got 4 this quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Lakers ahead, up 6. And we're just moments. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, the guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Rui Hachimura out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the small forward. Doncic against Van Vliet. Shoots over Doncic.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
Van Vliet against Doncic. Right side, Smart. MP. And the dunk by MP.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Van Vliet. Back to MP. MP gets the job done inside.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith is checked in for Hachimura. Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Shepard. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Los Angeles leading by 7. Smart outside, fires the 3. The 3 goes down.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Now Şengün. And yeah, it's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Doncic outside. Here is MP. Shoots the 3. No good. It's trailed by 8. Now Şengün. Outside, Smith. And he does not hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Şengün with a screen on Smart. Down it goes for 3.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Jake LaRavia.
Number 15, Austin Reeves.
Here's MP. Puts up a 3. MP drills the 3.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
And the rejection by MP. And he jams it in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster to blow out by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Lakers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against Houston.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now Smart, MP outside. Shot clock at 3. LeBron James. A 3-pointer. Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
MP with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.